everyone. Welcome to the show. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. It's April Fool's. Everybody's all...
Welcome to the show. Happy New Month. Happy April Fool's Day.
How can I say Happy April Fool's Day?
I know, right? It sounds wrong.
I was happy about being a fool or something. Did you get fooled today?
No, I can't remember the last time I was fooled.
I got fooled. Someone sent me a broadcast
message.
Away.
My name is Pope.
My name is Aderin Sola. Anyway, let me just say this.
So you can continue.
A friend of mine sent a broadcast. I was like, oh, one hit song right now. There's a remix with Tiwa Savage with this person and that person. And I was like, I must hear this thing. I just opened it and then download it here. I wanted to download and I think just went April Fool's with a monkey. I'm like, seriously?
You know the nice thing? I remember when we were in school, like secondary school, university. It was so nice. It was so much fun. But now it's like, it's all like dwindled.
Nobody should even April Fool, not in this election.
Well, there's still time. There's still time. We have a few more hours to go. Well, you're welcome to the show. It's always such a great pleasure to have you guys on the show with us. Yes, you're welcome. We have lots and lots of really nice, exciting... Well, we're going to treat a pretty sensitive topic later on, but I bet you tonight's show is going to be one really nice and exciting show. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm excited because remember I told you about the surprise? Well, it's still a bit delayed. Don't worry. I'm a woman of my words. Don't chuckle. We're going on a quick break. Trust me. I'm a woman of my words. I'm going to keep my words. We're going on a quick break. I'll see you guys in a bit.
No, just today.
You don't do. I don't tire for all the things where you yarn.
You the yarn no pata. Shey you think say na only you fit buga. I go show you.
You dey show yourself all these years. I just dey look you. This time you go know the kind of person we are.
I've been the watch as you dey try scatter my future.
The future where I dey try organize for myself, small. Na him you dey try kill abi?
Na to kill, scatter, and destroy my purpose always do your agenda, abi? Oh, but you know fit oh, not this time.
I don't set my own agenda.
I know how where your agenda go fit past my agenda.
Because my agenda strong past your agenda.
For this election, the agenda now.
It's our future.
No violence.
Just vote.
Set the agenda for this election. No violence, just vote.
So what is love? Love is different to different people. But to me, love is everything. Love is kind, love is patient, love knows no wrong, love is beautiful. And yes, Bubu, I'm in love. I am a firm believer of love. With love comes trust. So if you want to be in love, better trust. Love is R. Love is real. Love is R2TV.
This is Beat the Clock! Best, most awesome game show on the planet.
Are you ready to beat the clock?
Ow, your time is up.
Oh no, you ran out of time. You ran out of time, Randy.
I am so sorry. You exhausted your fast. Congratulations, Kelly. Now I can do my victory dance.
Over.
You don't do. I don't tire for all the things where you yarn.
You the yarn no pata. Shey you think say na only you fit buga. I go show you.
You dey show yourself all these years. I just dey look you. This time you go know the kind of person we are.
I've been the watch as you dey try scatter my future.
The future where I dey try organize for myself, small. Na him you dey try kill abi?
Na to kill, scatter, and destroy my purpose always do your agenda, abi? Oh, but you know fit oh, not this time.
I don't set my own agenda.
I know how where your agenda go fit past my agenda.
Because my agenda strong past your agenda.
For this election, the agenda now.
It's our future.
No violence.
Just vote.
Set the agenda for this election. No violence, just vote.
Hey guys, my name is Oge and I love music. Do you love music? What kind of music do you like? R&B, classical, rap, rock, soul. Don't forget Niger Brothers, because we got us some Niger jams. Yep. We got it all here on RTTV. So if you like Houston music, join us.
You're welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is Inside Eve. Yes, on to news around town, gist around town. Do you know that Kim Kardashian complained that she had been having sex so many times? She said 500 times. But of course, we all know.
It's got to be an exaggeration.
Even rats and rabbits don't have sex.
I don't know about rats and rabbits. How would you know that?
That many times. You know, she had to have sex so many times. She was complaining to her sisters because she's trying to get another child, a sibling for the little one.
But this life, Sha, it's good to be popular.
Imagine.
You know how many women are waiting to have kids? Like, so you've had
like
one because
so
she's waiting.
And
she's having sex.
Yeah, this is actually quite related, very much related to the topic that we're going to be discussing.
I heard she said the doctor said she had to like lift up her legs.
Yes,
like for a minute after sex for it to marry.
That's so not necessary, really. Like that thing knows where to go. The sperm, the thing knows where to go.
Somebody knows anatomy.
Well, it's a natural thing. You don't have to. I've heard that once, but I don't think it really matters. Well, we'll learn more about all that later. Maybe not be desperate.
When you're desperate, you will lift up legs and hands and everything. My sister.
Well,
anyway,
we hope that she gets pregnant soon because she sounds quite desperate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Well, we wish her all the luck in the world. And Kanye, do the thing well now.
And then it's funny to know that there's someone that.
Excuse me, you're in the spot.
Please.
It's so nice to have you. Are you surprised?
I know. Let me see. Just turn around.
Take my chair. That's fine. I'm gonna move it this way.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna move it this way.
I'm sure your fans will be so elated.
I missed everybody.
Moses Wall is.
I missed everybody.
You look
great.
great, by the way.
I know. I had to make an entrance.
Brand Kim Kardashian style kind of.
Oh no, please, honey. I'm more than Kim.
Anyway.
How have you been?
Fine. Well, we're gonna go on a break shortly.
Then you tell us everything.
She's taking over. Wow.
You don't do. I don't tire for all the things where you do.
You the yarn okpata. Shey you think say na only you fit buga? I go show you.
You dey show yourself all these years. I just dey look you. This time you go know the kind of person we are.
I've been the watch as you dey try scatter my future.
The future where I dey try organize for myself, small. Na him you dey try kill abi?
Not to kill, scatter, and destroy my pearls always do your agenda, abi? Oh, but you know, Fito, not this time.
I don't set my own agenda.
I know how where your agenda go fit past my agenda.
Because my agenda strong past your agenda.
For this election, the agenda now.
It's our future.
No violence.
Just vote.
Set the agenda for this election. No violence, just vote.
So what is love? Love is different to different people. But to me, love is everything. Love is kind, love is patient, love knows no wrong, love is beautiful. And yes, Bubu, I'm in love. I am a firm believer of love. With love comes trust. So if you want to be in love, better trust. Love is R. Love is real. Love is R2TV.
This is Beat the Clock! Best, most awesome game show on the planet.
Are you ready to beat the clock?
Ow, your time is up.
Oh no, you ran out of time. Randy.
I am so sorry. You exhausted your fast. Congratulations, Kelly. Now I can do my victory dance.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, my people? It's a boy, Solista. The election is coming up very, very soon. No one thinks we can have a peaceful election. Let's prove them wrong. Let's vote peacefully. Please, let's vote peacefully.
You like food? I like food. I like to eat. I love soups, stews, rice, beans, cake. I love desserts, vanilla, strawberry, ice cream. Wait, it can only get tastier on R2 TV.
And you're welcome back. Yes, it's Inside Eve, and it's been really, really exciting. If you notice, this place, the ambience has changed a bit because we have a bubbly Bubu back on the show.
Hello, guys.
Any words to your fans that miss you so much?
I missed you guys as well. Like, wherever I was just thinking about you.
Yeah, right.
I can't live without you.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
So good to see you, babes.
Thank you.
You're glowing.
Welcome back. Welcome
Hope
back.
it's not like you went into hiding because of elections. Though.
I had to.
No, I trust you wouldn't do that. I trust you much better than that. Anyway, let me give you guys this gist. You know, there's this cougar woman here. In fact, calling her cougar sounds like I'm making her 40-something. Super cougar. As in, she does porn, amateur porn movies. She's had sex with about 1,000 women. Men, thank you.
Young men.
Young men, like
She's
in their
the
30s, below
20s,
30s.
yeah.
And she started just 7 years ago, so it's not like she started when she was really hot. I think she posted a picture on the internet, and then people really responded, made
so
mad
she felt
waves, and
good
she just
about
thought,
herself.
princess me, let's do
She's
this.
a granny cougar.
Tell me, she's like 92.
I don't understand. There's Kim Kardashian who's doing 500 times a day. There's I love that. Okay.
I really don't understand. What are they after? Did she miss a very great part of her middle-aged years, or when she was young, she didn't rock?
One of the things that she said that really got me thinking was when she said, in between her sexual escapades, she knits.
And she crochets.
I'm like, what? You still have a hobby? How many hobbies you got, woman?
It beats me. What does she want?
I don't know. Their minds, the way their minds work, I think it's just really, really super different.
And apparently she's dated guys as young as 18.
That's the youngest she's dated, 18.
That's
and then
so not fair.
I may not even have a problem with her. I have a problem with these young guys that think that
with me.
grandma or great grandma is who I should be in bed
No,
with.
they're just
opportunists.
That's all they're gold diggers.
Anyway, they're all popular
I don't
now,
have
so.
a problem with a granny having an active sexual life. What I have a problem with is she's defiling those young men.
They are 19.
Defiling.
She is.
They're not like 6 or 7. What are they defiling?
Well, I don't blame her anyway because they made themselves available.
Some of them,
well.
some of them could be daddies. You remember that 29-year-old daddy of many?
Oh, 25.
That's another one.
Is it 25 or is it 29?
29.
No,
I hear he
29.
started at 15 or something.
Yeah,
so.
he had his first child at 15. And he's got like 15? 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 kids.
With number 16 coming.
10 women.
Like he's just sowing his wild oats.
He's just so beware. Ladies, beware.
The guy is just highly responsible.
He has a talent for, picking up ladies at the bus stop. And he's jobless.
I don't know what this world is coming to. Like,
the guy is jobless, and apparently his kids are going to cost taxpayers in the UK over like 2 million pounds.
And paying people. The boy is so irresponsible. He's never worked. He says it's boring. He says he doesn't listen. He just
plays lots of computer games.
It's not his fault. Nigeria, you know work. You will not eat. Nobody's going to be paying you
anything. Take care of your kids.
At all.
He's not even claiming them. In the UK, they are giving like housing, if you're a single
allowance and everything.
Mother, and that's why.
I think he's taking advantage of that.
Please, somebody should, if anybody in the UK is watching, please report this case, and let them send the guy to Nigeria. 1 year.
What's 1 year?
No, 1 year he will impregnate. He will impregnate.
Two-Face's got nothing on you, bro.
No, we didn't say that. Two-Face, I love you. She said it.
Well, he has many children.
Two-Face is learning where this guy is, I'm telling you.
Like, Two-Face is a learner.
Well,
Right.
at least look on the bright side. Two-Face is very successful.
And it's responsible.
I'm sure many women want to have his kids.
I don't know.
This guy is...
I just can't.
And you know, he's taking responsibility, he's taking care of his kids. This
Yeah.
one is not even minding, he's just, oh, please.
Wow. Well, Bubu's back, and I'm sure you can feel the vibe. You can feel the vibe.
I know, like I had a lot of fun, but like I said, I was thinking about you. No, see,
You're right.
I brought the fun here. You said the atmosphere changed.
Yeah, definitely.
So yes,
definitely.
we have a lovely topic to talk about today. A very
Lovely,
interesting
right?
one, and I think as Inside Eve Women, we're proud to be people who can help other women.
Others, yes.
And we're pace
yes.
setters and we're role models.
Definitely.
And I think we're doing
Just
really
hoping that at the end of tonight's show, at least we'll bring a bit of hope and inspiration, most importantly.
Yes.
And encouragement. Yes, by the time the show ends tonight.
She's getting emotional.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm fine. Well, let me quickly tell you guys, just quickly, about the triplets rather, that got married on the same day. Okay, confusion. They got married on the same day. And then you can imagine the husbands couldn't even tell them apart because they wore the same dresses, the same hairstyle, I'm sure the same makeup, identical, like.
The husbands couldn't tell them apart.
Couldn't tell them apart. One of them went to hug a lady thought was his wife.
No, that's just not cool.
And then that was how do you tell them apart,
No,
really?
come on.
Well, you should be able to tell you.
Yes,
if she's your wife, yes.
They were dating each other before.
There must be that little tiny
There
difference.
is always a difference.
Somebody's exaggerating this story.
You're correct. Even if it's not a physical difference, it might be something like a mannerism, yes.
You would know. Somebody's exaggerating this story. How will you not know your woman?
No, it's true. I totally get what you're saying, so it's absolutely true.
Well, fun all the way. We're going to go on a quick break. But before we do, yes, all those are details. We want you to join in on the show. Please, we need to hear your story. We need to hear your, whatever it is. You might know someone who knows someone who is trying to conceive. Yes, that's the topic for tonight. TTC, trying to conceive. Well, you can join in on the show on social media. On Facebook, you can find us at facebook.com/myr2tv. Please like our Facebook page, and you can also stream online. On Twitter, our handle is at r2_TV. I'm so happy that tonight I won't have to call out all those numbers by myself. So I'm going to leave you two ladies to do the honors. Do you still remember the numbers?
Oh, girlfriend.
Oh, and there's a dance now.
Trust me. 08091 2222.
You got it, girl. You got it.
08091 222284. Bring a girl.
08091 222285 and 08091. Better do the dance. So 08091.
Okay,
222286. You got
She made me do it. I was hoping I'd never do it, but I think yes.
With the mood
caught
today,
me.
you had no choice.
You caught me.
Yes.
Well, also our app, the R2 TV app, is still blazing really hot.
Yay.
You can download the app from the various stores, be it BlackBerry World, Apple Store, name it, Microsoft. Yeah, download the app and just enjoy, sit back, relax, and enjoy seamless transmission. Yes. Moving on, we're going on a quick break. When we get back, we have a guest in the house as well, yeah. So he's going to be taking us, he's a doctor, and he's going to be taking us into all of the challenges, the solutions, and everything that you need to know about trying to conceive. Yeah, we'll be back.
My name is Femi Anikula Kokuti. This is just to tell you, beg you, plead with you, don't let anybody lure you into being violent. It's very important for us to have a peaceful elections. We need to think about the future of this country, of our children. We can be a great nation. And the first step is desist from being violent. Let's have a peaceful elections.
Lights, camera, action. I love my movies. Intriguing, exciting, entertaining. All here on RTTV.
Welcome to Body Matrix.
Ajayi, and you're watching Short in Short.
This is Girls Pod, where we chill, gist, and most of all, have fun.
My name is Ruby Gang, and you are here to watch the Ruby Gang edition of High on Fire.
High on Fire.
Yeah, Bubu's the crazy one. Don't be deceived. She's crazy.
R2 Push 50 Countdown Show.
I'm your main guy, Illo with the flow. You know how we do it. And I am with the flow. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Skype, you name it. There's also Vine. We are entertainment at its best on R2 TV. Keep watching R2.
R2.
R2. R2. R2.
R2 TV.
This is cool DJ Jimmy Jad, you know.
R2 TV. Keep it locked every day. You heard?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, them say it's a do or die affair. But we don't want nobody to come scatter ground for gear. Vote not fight, that's what we want in this year. In this election time, we want a peaceful atmosphere. Cause when 12 and fight to the grass, they suffer. Vote, not fight. Election, no be war.
Welcome back. Yeah, it's Inside Eve. You know, a lot has happened on the show already. From Kim Kardashian, who tries to have sex almost 500 times a day. She was exaggerating, of course. To Bubu, who suddenly reappeared from wherever she's been. Well, it's been fun so far. Well, tonight we have a guest on the show to tell us more about the challenges, the solutions, more importantly, and just to throw more light on the issue of trying to conceive. His name is Dr. Oyesakin Babatunde. He's a medical doctor who graduated from the Lagos State College of Medicine. He's presently doing his residency in obstetrics and gynecology. Obstetrics and gynecology. Welcome, Dr. Oyesakin. Welcome to Inside Eve.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for coming. It's such a great honor to have you on our show.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
So tell us, I'm sure that, you know, there's so many couples who, you know, they get married and they look forward to, there's so much that's expected from them. Excuse me, I'm not getting emotional, I'm fine. There's so much that's expected from them. There's so much happiness, you know, two people getting married. They look forward to having a family. And when it doesn't happen, questions are raised. They get pressure from family, pressure that they don't need at that particular point in time. You know, we had a guest on the show once and said something like, you need to try having sex for a specific period of time in order to actually conceive. Could you please throw more light on that. How much time do they have to try before, you know, they give up and say, okay, maybe there's a problem somewhere?
Okay, thank you. You're right. Infertility or inability to get pregnant can be a very heavy psychological burden to bear. We define it as a couple being unable to get pregnant after trying for 2 years. Some say for 1 year, some say for 2 years. But generally speaking, if you notice, I said a couple. We, as doctors, we see the couple as being infertile. Unfortunately, in this environment, women bear the brunt of the burden of infertility. Yeah. People seem to just assume that the woman is responsible for getting herself pregnant, and that's absolutely not true. In fact, it might surprise you to know that guys are just as responsible for the couple being unable to conceive as women are. So the percentage that is due to the male cause is the same as that due to the female cause. And then you also have some couples who both have problems. That is, the man has a problem and the woman has a problem. But going directly to your question, generally speaking, if a couple has been having regular, unprotected sexual intercourse for 2 years and the woman has not gotten pregnant, then it's time to seek help.
Quick one from what you just said. You said regular. Earlier, there was this story about Kim Kardashian who tries to have sex as much as possible in a day. So what's your definition of regular sex?
Thank you. Well, there's no upper limit. That's the good news. You can go at it as often as you
Men will
like.
always say that, sorry.
But if you're trying to get pregnant, we doctors advise that you should have sex at least, now this is the lower limit, 3 times a week.
That can be translated as every other day.
That's every other day. But you must have sex at least 3 times a week. That's the regular bit. Remember I said regular unprotected intercourse.
Yes.
It has to be unprotected. It might shock you, but I've interacted with women before, or with a couple who were trying to get pregnant, and then, you know, I just asked, you know, so I hope you guys are doing it regularly enough. And she said, yes, my husband tries to do it as often as he can. And then she said something about the condom. And I was like, hold on, condom, I don't understand. And she said, well, we try to use condom. You know, everybody's talking about HIV, AIDS, and all that. I said, well, you can see the problem. She felt she was protecting herself from HIV, AIDS, and she was trying to get pregnant. And they were using a condom, faithfully, religiously.
Okay.
So it's important to stress that the intercourse should be regular, at least 3 times a week, and should be unprotected.
Unprotected.
Yes.
Okay. I think you should probably shed more light on why it should be every other week. Does it have to do with...
Every other day.
Every other day. Does it have to do with, you know, the amount of sperm that is being released from the man or
the egg?
Or the egg. Can you explain?
And so, not necessarily the amount, but it has to do with the fact that when sperms are released into the woman...
Sorry, I have to cut you short. We'll continue
no
that. We have a call. We have a call. We have Favor from Yanokwaja. Hello. Good evening, Favor.
Good evening.
Good evening. Hi. Oh, you sound so sweet.
Oh, yeah, she's giggly. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thanks for calling in on the show. You have a question?
Yeah, no, I actually wanted to talk about the topic where you're talking about couples that are going through a process of trying to get pregnant and all.
Yes.
And I actually had someone that was going through such a phase at a point in time, and she actually took out the whole family, she took out the frustration on everybody because it's not very easy for them as a couple. And it gets to a stage where even the husband doesn't support anymore. He's just looking at you and I don't even know what to do with you. But I think it affects the woman more.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I feel it affects the women more because women, I don't know, we have this natural tendency of wanting to worry all the time, and it's not always like that for men. So I just feel, that's what I think, that's my opinion. It affects women more, and it's really, really, really a very, very trying process for them. So if there's anybody that is going through such a phase, I'm praying for them because it's not easy. It's not something that anybody will want to find themselves in.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Favor.
so
Thanks for your
much.
contribution.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'd like to give a special shout out to Bubu.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
She's very giggly.
Yeah, she is. Right?
Favor raises a very good point
Yes.
there. It's quite a huge burden to bear, and it will affect the family units. That's the man and the wife. It will affect their immediate family, even their friends, their neighbors, their colleagues, because it's very stressful. Our society places a very large expectation on the woman, mainly. Within a month or two of her getting married, they start asking, how far? Is it there? Have you done it yet? Have you? So as if it's the woman's fault or the woman's choice that she's not pregnant. It's unfortunate. So family members, colleagues and friends have to be understanding. Supportive. They have to be supportive. They have to give a lot of encouragement because it's not easy.
It isn't.
It's not easy.
It's not
easy.
I want to quickly ask a question.
Yes.
Can you cite a few reasons or a few examples in regards to why some couples have infertility? They're infertile.
Oh yes. In this environment, this part of the world, the single commonest reason why a couple might find it difficult to get pregnant would be if the woman specifically has blocked tubes. That's usually from her having had some infection or the other in the past that
really?
didn't heal very well.
Or wasn't properly treated.
Wasn't properly treated. Perhaps a very brief synopsis of how the process of fertilization occurs might be relevant here.
Yes,
Most people know that sperms are deposited in the vagina during intercourse, but then it doesn't end there. The sperms go up into the woman's womb, and then they go out into the tubes, the fallopian tubes. They go up into the womb and then swim out to the tubes. There are two tubes by the side of the woman's womb. So it stays in the tube, and then the woman's egg or the ovum is released from the ovary, and the ovary goes into the tube at the other end. The tube is open at both ends, so it swims in through the other end. So the sperm and the egg will meet in the tube. They fertilize, they form a baby, a small baby, and then the baby moves back into the womb. That's what happens in the normal process. So if, unfortunately, the woman has had some infections in the past, it may have led to the production of pus, you know. When people get infections, they may produce pus, and that might block the tube, and it can scar the inner lining of the tube. So when that occurs, there will be difficulty both in the movement of sperm into the tube and movement of the egg into the tube for them to mate and for the baby to be transferred back into the womb. So that is quite easily the single most common cause of infertility in this part of the world.
Sorry to interrupt
no problem.
you. We have Felix on the line from Ghana, all the way. Good evening, Felix.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And you?
We're good. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Elvis, and I'm calling from Ghana.
Okay,
Etisei.
My name is Elvis, and I'm calling from Ghana.
I'm trying to say hello to you in your language. Etisei or Etisei?
Excuse me.
Elvis.
Oh, that's fine. It's all right, no problem.
Thanks for calling in on the show.
Okay, I want to ask the doctor a question, can I?
Yeah,
course,
sure,
yes.
go ahead.
Yeah, I want to know. Somebody told me that when you're having sex, the first round is what can produce the baby, but for the second round and onwards, it cannot produce it. And I want to know how to is it.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah.
I want to know. Somebody told me that when you're having sex, it is the first one that is fertile, but the second and the third one are not fertile. And I want to know how to is it.
Yeah, I got that, Felix. Thank you for your question. It's absolutely not true. That's a big fat lie. The only difference you might note when you have sex repeatedly is that the volume, that's the amount of semen the man will produce, might reduce slightly. But it might interest you to know that in one drop of semen, you'll find millions of sperms, and you only need one lucky sperm to make a baby. So even if you have sex for the first round and you produce, let's say, 4 males of semen, and you have sex the second round, you produce maybe 3.5 or 3.
Because assuming the first one I use condom, and the second one I go the raw way, can I produce, and the guys in the ovulation state, can he produce baby? That's all I want to know.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
He says if you wear
I mean, the first one, assuming I use condom, and the second one I decide to go raw, can the second one produce baby? That's what I want to know.
It can. The second one
Definitely.
certainly can. Because the condom you wore for that first round is just a latex sheath. It doesn't kill sperm most of the time. Most condoms they sell these days don't have spermicides or chemicals that kill sperm. So the second one can definitely father a baby, yes.
So the second one too can produce baby, eh?
Yeah, he says so.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Good night. Bye. Okay, nice one. Yeah, because it's the theories and the concepts that people carry around these days. People really need to be educated.
Yes.
It's very important.
I agree with you.
Okay, we'll quickly just go on a break and we'll be right back. We just quickly want to go on a break. We'll be right back with you guys. Stay tuned. Welcome to Body Matrix.
And you're watching Shorts in Short.
This is Girls Pod, where we chill, gist, and most of all, have fun.
My name is Ruby Gang, and you are here to watch the Ruby Gang edition of High on Fire.
High on Fire.
Yeah, Bubu's the crazy one. Don't be deceived. She's crazy.
I'm your main guy, Illo with the flow, you know how we do it, and I am with the flow. Yes. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Skype, you name it. There's also Vine. We are entertainment at its best on R2 TV.
Keep watching R2 TV. This is cool DJ Jimmy Jad, you know.
R2 TV, keep it locked every day, you heard?
Hey guys, my name is Oge and I love music. Do you love music? What kind of music do you like? R&B? Classical? Rap? Rock? Soul? Don't forget Niger Brothers, because we got us some Niger jams. Yep. We got it all here on R2 TV. So if you like some music, join us.
You lift my heart up when the rest
Hello everybody, my name is Adam Mekori.
Bears be easy, we are in the building.
And you're watching.
And you're watching.
And you're watching
R2
TV.
Don't go anywhere, stay there.
Entertainment at its best.
This is still Inside Eve, and you're welcome to the show. Yeah, we've been discussing with Dr. Tunde right here the solutions. We're trying to understand how it can be easier for couples, you know, who are trying to get pregnant, how it can be easier for them to conceive and have that precious gift of the womb. Well, you know, I was going to ask you something. You know, there's a lot of pressure. These couples go through a lot of stress, and we've already established the fact that it's usually more on the woman than on the man. Now, I've also understood in the past that couples who are trying to get pregnant, they don't need to undergo that kind of stress and unnecessary pressure. It's very, very uncalled for. Can you please explain how best they can manage it? It comes from families, from peer groups, from their colleagues and all of that.
Yes, thank you. You're absolutely right. The woman bears the brunt of the burden of infertility in most societies, including ours. First of all, you need a very strong man by your side. You need a man who, importantly, knows what the problem is, knows that it's not your fault as a woman. It's not as if you consciously decided not to get pregnant and you are consciously blocking his sperms from making their way into your womb or whatever. No, the man has to be understanding. He has to be a rock for his woman, because the pressure can be very intense, especially from the family. Within a few years, mother-in-law can be knocking on the door with some woman from the village telling her how this woman is she looks so fertile, she's going to give you 10 kids and all that. The man has to be strong. He has to put his foot down and protect his wife from all those negative influences from the family and friends and all that. Aside from that, he has to know, he has to understand the process itself. In most cases, it's the woman who seeks help first. And
I'm glad he's going there.
We always prefer if we can see both of them, because, you know, like I said, it might shock a lot of men, but, you know, the woman being responsible, the man being responsible, they're all equal.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you short. We have a caller. We have Steve from Ogba. Good evening, Steve. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, Bubu. First to you. Why do you have to up and leave and just leave us? It's not fair. We had to miss you. Okay, me personally had to miss you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm back now.
Yeah, I was celebrating.
Okay, then I want to ask the doctor this. Doctor?
Sir.
Okay, what's the greatest advice you can actually give to people trying to conceive? Because it's really challenging, especially from the, okay, let me say, when the man is really receiving pressure from his family and all that. So what's the advice you give?
Okay, thank you for your contribution, Steve.
Okay,
like
thank you.
The man has to be strong. He has to protect his wife from all the negative influences that are certain to come. Greatest advice, well, a little fact that very few people know, that only a very small percentage of couples will actually have problems conceiving. If you're patient enough, I surprise you to know that in 2 years, over 90% of couples will conceive spontaneously, without any form of help from any doctor, any gynecologist, anyway. If you have regular, unprotected sexual intercourse, about 92% of couples will conceive within 2 years. So the situation is not as bad as it seems. It's just that the few people who then have that problem face a very long road. And it helps if you have someone who's understanding by your side, who's ready to spend his time, who's ready to come with you to the hospital for consultation, who's ready to do those battery of tests, who's ready to spend money. Because, you know, unfortunately,
I was coming to that.
We have a poor, you know, health insurance policy in Nigeria.
I was coming to that.
So getting help for infertility can be quite expensive. especially in Nigeria. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So you need someone who is committed, both in terms of time, money, who's ready to go with you to the hospital, who's ready to fight for you, fight with you, who's ready to submit himself to some degrading tests that we doctors
are they painful?
No, not necessarily. Some of them can be.
Well,
some of them can be quite painful.
Yeah.
But more importantly, they are quite degrading. The doctor might ask you to go into a room, masturbate into a cup, and bring your semen.
There's nothing degrading about that, because on a normal day, they probably will just masturbate without a cup.
But it's different. It's different if it's in a hospital and someone gives you a cup. Go into that room and give me semen, sir. You know, it's different.
Why is it different for a guy and then it's different for a woman? Is it that the woman wants the child more than the man? That's what I really can't understand.
Well, the man wants the child. We hurt too now, us men. Give us some credit. We have emotions. It's just that, you know, the pressure is so much on women. They expect the woman, because she has the mothering instinct, she's the one who will carry the pregnancy. So the pressure is more on eyes. It's also a societal thing. People don't know that men can be as equally responsible for infertility as women. People simply don't know. And while people might be aware of that in foreign culture, in Europe and in America, they're not likely to know that in Nigeria. So unfortunately, women still tend to bear lots of the pressure.
Can we just quickly talk about, because we've talked about the trials and the pains and everything, and you know, the encouragement to give people who are trying to conceive. Can we not take it a step further to ask okay, so they've waited 2 years and they have not conceived the natural way. What are the necessary steps? After the test, what can they do?
All right, yeah. Once if they've waited 2 years and the woman hasn't gotten pregnant, the first thing to do is to see a doctor. If you don't know a gynecologist, you don't have access to a gynecologist, see your general practitioner and have him or her refer you to a gynecologist. If you're going to seek help, I always advise specialist help. Someone who is well versed in that field, who has managed a lot of couples, who can give you solid advice, who can tell you where to go, who to see. Because infertility being the great burden it is, there are quite a lot of charlatans out there who are ready to make a quick buck off you.
Yeah.
So as much as possible, I encourage see your general practitioner and have him or her refer you to a gynecologist so that you can have a proper specialist consultation, and then you move on from there.
Yeah, thanks, doctor. So apparently, one's lifestyle can affect their fertility, right? So what lifestyle changes can people make towards, being more fertile and all of that?
We always encourage couples who are trying to get pregnant. First, we always say the woman shouldn't smoke. Smoking is not very common amongst our women in this environment, but it can have a negative influence on fertility. We also advise women to maintain a healthy weight, because weight is tied to the production of certain hormones.
I heard that
in the body, and these hormones are the ones that regulate the menstrual cycle. They regulate when you ovulate, when you menstruate, and all that. And the studies have shown that with 10 to 15% weight reduction, women who are overweight or obese might actually help to improve the rate at which they will ovulate and therefore get pregnant. We also advise, as much as possible, try not to have unprotected intercourse with many sexual partners. That's what puts you at risk of infections, and then you might have problems with your teeth.
Cut it short again now. Sorry about that.
No problem.
We have a caller. Dubem from Surulere. Good evening, Dubem.
Hi, Dubem.
Hello, Bubu.
Hi. Welcome to the show.
Bubu, I've missed you. I've missed you. How have you been now?
So, because Bubu has not been on the show, you didn't call Dubem.
No, I called like once or twice when Bubu wasn't there, but I wasn't feeling it. Like, I'm so sorry for me and Darren, seriously.
Yeah, right.
But if Bubu is there, give me a different taste. I don't know. I'm sorry, please.
Hi, Dubem. How are you?
I'm very fine, and you?
I'm good. I'm back now, so don't worry. I'm back.
Yep. All right, yeah. The doctor there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Problems couples face, yeah?
Yeah.
In the give birth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they face a lot of problems, and I don't know. Okay, let me just ask him, how can you plan your family? How can you how can you do it to have a boy? Like, how can you do it to have a boy? How can you do it to have a girl?
Oh my God, are you one of them? Are you one of them?
No, that's so my greatest challenge, because I also have 2 boys and 1 girl. I want to have a boy, a girl, and a boy.
You're so funny, Duben. We're trying to tackle how to have a child in the first place, and then you're choosing a boy or a girl. Anyway,
the doctor will answer
you. Yes.
Thank you, Duben. Sex determination is what he was talking about. It's very important as well, because we place a premium on on male children in this environment. Unfortunately, we place premium on male children. This is the truth. You will hear a lot of stories. First, I should tell you that none of them have been proven to have any scientific basis. You will hear people telling you the man should be on top, the woman should be on top, you should hold on to the head posts. While you're having intercourse, some will tell you have sex in the night, some will tell you have sex first thing in the morning.
I know.
None of those methods have been proven by scientific methods.
It's one method works.
If you are really, really keen on getting a male child, and you have some money, there are scientific methods that have been proven to be almost 100% reliable. They can do what is called pre-implantic genetic diagnosis.
Oh, sounds complicated.
Plenty of English. If you have assisted reproductive technology, and they can take your sperm and take the woman's egg and fertilize them, and then decide, they can check right there and then whether it's going to be a boy or a girl. Now, this is in vitro fertilization I'm talking about. This is not the natural method. So, if they do that, they can then select the ones that are male and then implant the male babies into the woman. But I must warn that there are some ethical issues associated with this. Because if you fertilize, let's say 3 eggs, for instance, and one of them is male, the other 2 are female, and they implant the male, what happens to the other 2 that are female? Do you discard them?
No.
Now, would you be taking a life?
No.
The Catholics, for instance, believe that you'll be taking a life.
Yeah.
We have taken 2 lives like that. So, would you donate such to another couple?
Okay.
If you donate, are you then responsible?
Sorry, we have another caller.
Sorry.
Okay.
We have Alex from Canada.
Hello.
Good evening, Alex. Well, it's evening here. I'm not sure.
Good evening.
Time it is
Hello.
over there.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Welcome to the show.
Good.
Very well, thank you.
Yeah. I'm watching your show on my iPad, and I'm really finding the topic very interesting.
Yay!
Nice one. Thank you.
Are you
Alex.
a first-time caller?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for calling in on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, please go ahead with your contribution.
I just wanted to say that it's important that we are talking about this issue, because it's a very important issue in most families, and based on the culture and where we come from, we place very much importance on having children. So when kids are not in the family, there's a lot of tension and stress, and we need to open up the discussion more so that most people can know that there are alternatives, and break down the stigma of other alternatives to having children in the family.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling. Please keep watching and keep calling. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You guys are doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
Bye.
so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Alex. You raised some very good points there. Sorry, if I can quickly go back to the sex
Yes,
determination
of course.
topic. There's something I need to stress that a lot of guys are not aware of, and they need to know. It is actually the man that determines the sex of the baby.
Tune your radios up.
Yes, we said that
Tune your
on our last show.
TVs and your iPads,
It's the
everything
man
up.
that determines the
Listen.
sex, because what will happen, whether it's going to be a boy or a girl, will determine on the genetic material that is carried on the particular sperm that fertilizes that egg. If it's a sperm bearing the Y chromosome, it's a boy.
Yeah.
If it's a sperm bearing the X chromosome, it's a girl. It's as simple as that. Unfortunately, our women still bear the brunt of them having so many female children and not giving the man male children as well. So unfortunate.
So, but, I mean, you're going to talk about what Alex said.
Yes.
Regarding
No. Alex talked about
preference. How our
okay.
culture
That was
always...
in the previous caller. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about sex determination. So if you really want to go the whole 9 yards and you have the money, because it's going to cost you quite a bit, you can go ahead and have pre-implantation genetic diagnosis.
That's a
and
lot of
then
money.
determine the sex of your child.
How much money are we talking about in regards to that kind of...
Well,
the average.
we're talking at least 6 zeros in Naira, at least.
Wow,
Okay,
that's a lot.
let's leave that and try to have just try to have babies first and not bother about the sex of the child.
Depends on how committed the fellow is to having a male child or a female child, as the case may be.
I want to quickly ask, what's the difference between artificial insemination and IVF?
Well, artificial insemination is a specific process. They take the sperm of the man and they can then insert it into the woman. Now, we usually recommend this for couples who have maybe unexplained infertility. We don't really know why they're infertile. They've done some tests and we can't really find out why they're fertile. Or we've noticed that, you know, the man's sperms are not up to scratch. So we can help the man along a bit in the process by skipping the bit where he deposits it into the vagina and then taking it one step further and depositing it into the woman. As regards
IVF?
In vitro fertilization, you'll take the sperm from the man and the egg from the woman, and then you make them fertilize outside of the woman. It's in vitro, which means it's done outside of the body, which we refer to as in vivo. And then after fertilization, we can then implant the zygote, which is the very early stage of the baby into the woman.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's so brilliant. Like
he's a doctor.
No. I love medicine. Like honestly, in my other life, I'll be a doctor.
We've run out of time, but there's still so many questions that are unanswered.
Yeah.
I'd love to ask you about the alternatives. I think you just spoke about 2, but we need to really go really deep into this. There's so many more questions to be asked. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, as usual. But that's fine, because we're continuing this topic on social media, and then on Monday, yes, we have to revisit this whole issue. We'll quickly go on to our final words, and thereafter we'll call it a night.
We will come into that. We're going to continue on social media.
Oh yeah, we'll call it a night and then continue on social media, and then definitely on Monday.
Yes.
Any final words for our viewers, Doctor?
For our viewers, I would like to thank the host of this program for having me on. I really enjoyed my time here. I would like to encourage any couples out there who are having problems getting pregnant that there's always hope. There's always hope. Seek help early. Seek specialist help early. That's what I would like to leave you with.
Thank you so much, Dr. Oyesakin Babatunde.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Dr.
Do you have your final words?
Yes, I do. My final thought is very simple. So, when the world says give up, hope whispers, try one more time. So this is just me saying, no matter what it is, no matter how many years, I mean, there are a lot of people who have given birth after 9 years. Take, for instance, T.Y. Bello, after 9 years, and then she got pregnant with IVF. Just try one more time and just keep trying and keep trying. And we wish you all the best from Inside Eve.
Yeah. And for me, my final thoughts are, none of us knows what might happen, even in the next minutes. But yet we still go forward because we trust, because we have faith. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Hope, trust, don't lose hope. Just have faith that, you know, it will happen. I'll have my baby or my babies. I'll get pregnant and I'll have healthy babies. Don't give up, please. I know it can be daunting, it can be frustrating, but please hang on, and yeah, it will happen one day.
Hold on for one more day. And when you have your twins or your triplets or your kids,
Yes,
make
you
sure
have
you
to
give
celebrate
Thanksgiving
with us.
on Royal Roots inside Eve, to be precise. Yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Nice one. Thank you so much for joining us on the show tonight.
Yeah.
It's been very enlightening.
Very.
Thanks to Dr. Babatunde.
Thank you.
Well, the conversation continues, the topic, the discussion, yeah, whatever, continues on social media. And on Monday, we'll be right here again to discuss more on, you know, trying to get pregnant, trying to conceive. Yes, we're calling it a ninth right now. Yes. We hope we made your evening a spectacular one.
Thanks to all the callers that called in today.
Yes,
See you
definitely.
on Monday.
Thank you so much. Thanks for calling in. See you on Monday. From Bubu and Dr. Babatunde and Fome, it's bye. Good night.